The importance of digitalization in quality assessment. Digital India initiative, let us just take a recap. In the past few years, digital technology has become a vital factor in accelerating the pace of India's growth in promoting social and economic equity by enhancing information and public services, by providing access to all. Digital technology can help India realize the ambition of creating a just and equitable society. It can help propel India to the front rank nations, particularly leveraging the energies of the country's youthful population with its propensity for quick adaptation and frugal innovation. The Digital India initiative was launched by our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji on 1st July 2015. As part of this initiative, delivery of all government services electronically is one of key components. On the 4th anniversary of the program, we can celebrate the fact that there have been drastic improvements in all of its three key facets in the creation of pervasive national digital infrastructure, in the electronic delivery of public services and financial succor to citizens, and in enhancing digital awareness and literacy. Now, what is the importance of digitalization? Digitalization will improve the efficiency of a process, consistency and quality, thereby provisions integrating conventional records into a digitized system, removing redundancies and shortening the communication chain. It improves accessibility and facilitates better information exchange for staff and users. It improves response time and stakeholder service anywhere in the country with reduced costs, including operating costs. The ability to take advantage of analytics and real user data enables extended strength to strength system. Digitalization helps with the flexibility of staff and reduced overheads, and also improvement plan for quality assessment, continuity and growth. Why digitalization in accreditation? Developing countries are constantly striving to improve their competitiveness. India is presently in crossroads demographically as a country with highest middle income population. We are expected to achieve gross enrollment ratio of 50% by 2030, which means that we are supposed to be the haven of the highest number of higher education institutions in the world. Simultaneously, the concern for quality of higher education institutions cannot be let astray. We are in the early stage of fourth industrial revolution that brings our physical and biological systems into digital realms. From artificial intelligence to mobile supercomputing, we are at the start of new digital age that is transforming every part of our life. Digitalization in accreditation will enable us to confirm quality of all higher education institutions with very less time, which otherwise would be a Herculean task. Accreditations are pursuits that affirm the quality of process and procedure. In the process of decisions on accreditation, are data-driven, then logicality on conclusions prevail. In order to enhance the decision-making process through data-driven procedures, manual methods may take longer time and are bound to errors. The amount of information that pours into accreditation process has never been greater. This is only because of focused qualification-based accreditation that is enabled by digitalization. Digitalization of accreditation in context of NAAC. The main focus of digitalization has been to enhance the redeeming features of accreditation process and make them more robust, objective, transparent and scalable, as well as make it ICT enabled. It also has reduced duration of accreditation process. From the stage of submitting the application to NAAC to the declaration of results, the entire process is automated except the peer team visit. The beauty of this process is that the data or information submitted by the institution can be accessed at any point of time, as the same is stored on cloud-based storage for good. With the implementation of digitalization in accreditation process, higher education institutions can able to submit the all kinds of applications including IIQA, SSR reports, AQR reports, appeals regarding A&A process, submitting responses to DVV queries, getting clarifications for any doubts of HEIs related to assessment and accreditation process or related to AQR, etc., payment of fee for A&A process, providing details for logistics arrangements and computerized selection of peer team members. HEI receives all kinds of notification, alerts, classifications, intimation on pre-qualification, etc., both on their portal, HEI portal, and auto-generated email to their registered email address. Assessment of officers for processing applications, assessment of DVV partners for processing quantitative aspects of SSRs are also automated. This ensures randomization and eliminates bias. The segregation of professional college, non-professional college, mono-faculty college, multi-faculty institution is based on subject specialization offered at the institutions, and concerned fee will be decided by the automated procedures. The separation of type of institution is based on programs offered at the institutions. Concerned format of SSR will be selected by the system like medical, dental, teacher education, etc., depending upon the type of institution. With the launch of assessors portal, the assessors are able to accept, reject the visit on their portal. Once the assessor accepts the visit on portal, the IIQA SSR students' feedback, nearest airport to HEI details, etc. are being assessed by the peer team member online. The 3 peer team members can communicate each other and prepare notes on the SSR of institutions online. The peer team report and scores have to be provided online only. Institutions can revive the information on peer team members on their portal for communication. Accreditation results are also declared and the assessment outcome document is made available on HEI portal so as to enable the institutions to analyze and plan further on the areas for improvement. How did it start? Prior to July 17, HEIs are supposed to submit SSRs through hard copies in multiple sets. With the launch of revised accreditation framework during 2017, institutions need not to submit any application or report by hard copy. Instead, submissions made online through dedicated HEI portal. The implementation of online process is in accreditation initially started with online submission of IIQA only. Later on, online submission of SSRs is implemented along with role-based access to officers at NAAC. The initiation and implementation of online DVV process is a forward leap as it effectively implemented for verifying and validating around 70% of assessment through online. Further, online selection of peer team members, online submission of peer team reports and scores, declaration of results on HEI portal itself, and online submission of appeal applications were launched step by step with utmost accuracy. This will ensure credibility, transparency and efficiency. The advantage of this process is it has a huge data amount of data, different metrics which are put together defines the quality of institution. And amalgamation of this data at a regional, state or national level can be used to visualize different flavors in higher education system in India. Data defines strategies. These data can be used to evaluate any scheme that is presently offered and can suggest changes in implementation for optimum results, or can reason out failures with utmost happiness. I would say NAAC is the repository of institution specific information as legacy data. This big data shall, if appropriately analyzed and visualized, can predict the right path of progress in higher education. Apart from data, ICT driven process and procedures make accreditation easier and faster. Institutional progress can be easily monitored and reported. Organizations like NAAC being in tune with national initiatives had been great promoter of Digital India initiatives. So to an extent that except for the physical peer team visit, the entire process of NAAC happens online and completely digital mode. Challenges: uneven distribution in the access to or use of or impact of information and communication technologies between any number of distinct groups which can be defined based on social, geographic criteria is the great challenge for Digital India. Institutions situated at far-flung rural places which do not have good knowledge on information and communication technologies are the real challenges to digitalization of accreditation. NAAC has taken focused efforts to handhold such institutions, to involve with them and resolve their issues, to coordinate smooth functions of accreditation process. Way forward: digitalization of accreditation undertaken by NAAC has been yielding fruitful results in the last few years. NAAC shall look forward to implement big data analytics and artificial intelligence in churning the data and providing information to the stakeholders of higher education of the nation. The accreditation will be more outcome based, and internal flow of procedures will relate to the cost benefit system. This shall ensure initiatives, practices and outcomes are well defined and elicited through the data. The institutions themselves will be able to understand the obstruction of development. NAAC believes that quality is all the more realized when embraced and then enforced. NAAC will continue its strive in facilitating the higher education institutions' journey of quality achievements, maintenance and sustenance. Thank you very much. Namaste.